Good morning, all of you. In the last class, I taught you some of the important types of research like fundamental research, applied research, action research, historical research, and ethnographic research. So today I will teach you the other some of the important types of research. So the first ideal here is quantitative research. Quantitative research refers to quantity, measurement of quantity. It is a systematic and scientific investigation of quantitative properties, phenomena, and their relationship. So, the objective of quantitative research is to develop and employ mathematical models, theories, etc. pertaining to the natural phenomena. Understand? So, क्वांटिटेटिव रिसर्च जो है वो क्या करता है, वो एक्चुअली किसको रिफर करता है, क्वांटिटी, मेजरमेंट ऑफ क्वांटिटी. अंडरस्टैंड? नाउ नेक्स्ट इज क्वालिटेटिव रिसर्च. Qualitative research refers to qualitative phenomena, that is phenomena related to quality, feature or kind. So in this type of research, a researcher investigates the reasons for human behavior, that is why people think or do certain things. So, qualitative research aims at discovering the underlying motives and desires, going in depth interviews for the purpose. So, here the research is designed to search how people feel or what they think about a particular subject or institution. So, overall, this kind of research is mainly important in the behavioral sciences, where the purpose is to find out motives of human behavior. Understand? Now it's clear. So quantitative research mainly focuses on human behavior, how people behave, and the particular type of the feature of human behavior. Now the second type, deal descriptive research. So descriptive research involves field service and fact findings inquiries. So the main characteristics of this research method is that the researcher has no control over the variables. He or she can only report what has happened or what is happening. So here researchers use ex post facto research projects for descriptive studies, in which the researchers seek to measure items such as frequency of shopping, preferences of people, or similar data. So the main purpose of this research is to acquire more and more knowledge, as we do in PhD. What do we do in PhD? We go into depth and acquire more and more knowledge. Understand? Now ideal analytical research. What is analytical research? तो जैसे कि आपको वर्ड से लग रहा होगा analyze, analytical research, किसी चीज को analyze करना. So here analytical research involves the researchers to use facts or information already available and then analyze these facts or information to prepare a critical evaluation of the material or subject. So after gathering information and assessing, the sources are used to support a notion और प्रूव अ हाइपोथेसिस. सो इसमें क्या होता है, एनालिटिकल रिसर्च में फैक्ट्स और इंफॉर्मेशन पहले से अवेलेबल होता है और उसके बेस पे क्या होता है, रिसर्चर्स क्या करते हैं, वो कोई भी हाइपोथेसिस को प्रूव करते हैं, फैक्ट्स फाइंडिंग को वो एनालाइज करते हैं. अंडरस्टैंड? So now ideal survey research. What is survey research? Survey research refers to the methods of personal interviews, personal discussions, mailed questionnaires apart from indirect oral investigation. So researchers of social science apply this research methodology to make the research valuable. Understand? So this research is actually contributes to the field of social sciences. So survey research requires a well-designed research program. Right? Survey research requires a well-designed research program in which objectives are properly framed and also the program of activities is scientifically planned till the final process of research is complete. So this research is usually more expensive, but the amount and quality of information that is collected makes such investigation very economical. So it has the advantages in many ways, that a large volume of information can be controlled from a very large population. Understand? Now I did conceptual research. What is conceptual research? Conceptual research is related to abstract ideas or theory. So this type of research is usually used by the philosophers and thinkers to develop new concepts or reinterpret existing ones. So a conceptual research framework is prepared by using existing literature and studies from which inferences can be drawn, right? So for example, Copernicus used conceptual research to create the concepts of a stellar constellation based on the observation of the universe. So conceptual research में क्या होता है, इस research methodology का use mainly thinkers और philosophers करते हैं कोई सी new concepts को develop करने के लिए, या फिर वो reinterpret करते हैं जो existing theories होते हैं उसको. Understand? Now empirical research. What is empirical research? Empirical research aims at identifying the causal factor by means of experiments or observation. So this type of research relies on experience or observation alone, without regard for system and theory. So empirical research talks of observation through cause. So that's why it is also called experimental type of research, because here in this type of research it is most compulsory to get at facts first, at their source, and to go about doing certain things to stimulate the production of desired information. Understand? So this is empirical research. Now I come to field investigation research. This is also important for UGC NET exam. So field investigation involves a research study in a realistic situation in which one or more independent variables are manipulated by the experimenter under as carefully controlled conditions as the situation permits. So field experimental studies are important part of the applied research, which play an important role in pointing out the nature and direction of the refinements required for the existing doctrinal layer. So these are the important types of research which I described here, which I dealt here. So I described here all the important types of research here. So thanks for today. We meet in the next class.